welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something,
right?
He will make it a point to get that done. He said the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him, many laughed, but his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying he has rounded out his game. He has evolved. He's maximized the developmental talent. A lot of people believe he will have a new champion by the end of it. For years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. It all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight camp.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. The notorious Conor McGregor, ready to make another major statement here tonight. All right, now let's get to our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack and now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor.
All right, Herb being third man in the competition. All right, he won his last fight by submission. Now we'll see what he can do to follow it up. He is the favorite here tonight. He is the reigning defending champion, and that brings with it a whole lot of confidence. Going into that last fight, he was able to silence all of those doubters, and now he is the hunted in this division. He believes he is unquestionably the #1 guy in the world, and he believes the last fight was the tip of the iceberg. He is going to start dusting guys left and right, beginning with this #1 contender here tonight. Gets back to his feet.
Oh, whoa.
Herb Dean steps in.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so after winning the championship fight by submission his last time out, we'll see what he can produce for an encore here tonight. No denying that the opposition has better submission defense than the previous #1 contender. So we'll see how this one plays out stylistically, but what a performance it was his last time out. We'll see if he can follow it up and continue with his finishing ways tonight. that strike is blocked. Straight counter, is it?
Good jab there by the champion.
Well, everybody wants a piece of Conor McGregor, of course, including his opponent here tonight. But what else can you say about McGregor's ability to manage his time and everything that has been asked of him since he vaulted to not just MMA superstardom, but A-list celebrity status? Oh, man, don't be afraid to raise the guard as another head kick lands. One more here, DC, and we could be having a referee coming in waving his arm.
Waving it off. It could be over in an instant if you do not.
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Gotta start looking for the finish here.
Oh, my goodness, what a right hand.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one.
Nice.
We'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now.
Oh, good pick to get this fight down. Back to his feet. Oh, that jab alerted his opponent. How about the judo there? Judo 101. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
So now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. What a beautiful high kick that landed there.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Round two is next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let us get you some replays from that previous round. His nose is significantly damaged after his opponent's handiwork in that previous frame.
It's smashed. It's smashed, John, and you see the cut on it. You see the bruising. It's bad now, but in a couple days it'll be much worse.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get the black eyes and you start to look like a freaking penguin. The guy is taking too many shots with his head. He's not doing a great job of moving his head off the center line. If he wants to win this fight, he has got to be smarter.
That offering, DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Oh, with authority the body. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and
he's got to keep pressing here. Oh, he hurt him again.
well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by McGregor.
Nice transition. He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent, and he keeps going to that spot.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over, and it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm... This is why you need to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yeah?
Oh, big knee to the body. minutes now to go.
You heard him again.
Back to his feet. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Well, you really hope that damage lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect. Oh! Oh, that's big. He's on bad.
Oh, he's in real trouble now. Oh, he's in a world of trouble. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Beautiful.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight.
That was awesome, man.
Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
One final time to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 39.
Ready to fight? Ready?
All right, so here he is after a win by submission in his previous championship fight. We'll see what he can produce for an encore. It was an outstanding performance to win the title a few short months ago. Now we'll see what he can do to follow it up. Fans are excited to see this guy compete, as are we.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Body kick now by McGregor. How about him getting that foot up there once again? Try to establish that jab. McGregor gets tattooed by that straight punch. Right hand, yup. All right, so there it is from the kickboxer who told us he was going to go to that front kick early, and he did not miss with that one.
He didn't miss. He went to the front kick. Expect him to keep going here, because this is not only damaging, but it keeps him at the range at which that he wants to fight.
Touched him with the strike there. Back and forth we go.
What a beautiful left punch that landed there.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Nice jab.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Huge shot. That's a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, what a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Oh, landed some big shots, too. Oh, high kick. That was lightning fast, that right hand. Great defensive skills. He blocked that punch.
McGregor's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it.
He passes to half guard.
Making all these shots count.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. Defensive savant. He blocked that punch. Came of inches.
Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a roller truck.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh! Ooh, big knee. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, McGregor's head kick is blocked. No damage there.
Oh, he's in the clinch. Yeah.
The well-rounded fighter continues to pressure the kickboxer and landed a really nice hook in that exchange.
You can tell every time he wants to really put some damage on his opponent.
Oh, you gotta like that as a two-time United States Olympian as he goes to the ankle pick to get the takedown.
I mean, it speaks.
He's got one here.
Nice water change.
Well, he's able to get... Oh! And that'll do it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 59 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Welterweight Champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, so a lot of people like the challenger tonight, but it goes to the champion. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight king, and going to take a big effort, I would think, to dethrone this guy.
Yeah, he is just a great fighter. He does everything so well, and the confidence that he brings into the octagon on fight night is unmatched by anybody in this division.
today, let's go in there and get after it. Ooh, huge punch. That was huge. That must have hurt. I like that. More of that, okay? I love it. Doing great. Next one. Hey, good job today. You really crushed it out there. Nice boxing. Yes, nice boxing. Now, just keep building up that damage. Let me see that. Let's go. You're following directions perfectly. Great job. Beautiful. Beautiful. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Oh, good job. Yeah, devastating punch. Awesome job. All right, I want to see you kill it today. Let's go in there and crush this. All right, we're gonna take the lessons from today and learn from it.
New Jersey, to the surprise of some, but fighting out of Brazil, here is the perennial welterweight contender, Vicente Luque. Some might call his style meat and potatoes, but it's filet mignon and the best potatoes you've ever had, because this guy can strike, he can grapple. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, hasn't always leaned on that in the octagon, has been a knockout artist at times, but you know, when the welterweight contender, Vicente Luque, shows up in your bracket, you are in for a fight and potentially a brutal night, and that is a fact of which his opposition tonight is acutely aware. There he is, the silent assassin, Vicente, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. All right, folks, here we go. All eyes are on the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Future might be in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he certainly didn't want to hear that noise in the fighter meeting. He's focused on the present, and that is this significant challenge against the number one contender tonight.
Yeah, he's not looking down the line. This is the guy that lives in the here and now. He told us the other day, John, that he has so many more defenses to put himself alongside the great welterweight champions, Kamaru Usman and George St. Pierre. He has got a real idea of where he wants to go, and he feels like tonight is just another step in the road to great.
And he's been inspired by all of those great welterweights that preceded him, Leon Edwards among them. Now it's his turn to shine on a big stage yet again. Conor McGregor, and he finds himself in another big spot here tonight. And now our tail to take for this welterweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the world. Introduce it first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Vicente, the Silent Assassin, Luque! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Herb Dean is your referee. third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion out of the red corner. Many of you remember his title defense not all that long ago. He won it by knockout. And most of the guys, the #1 contender types who have risen to a title shot, have succumbed to his power. They think they know what it feels like, and then all of a sudden they get in the octagon, and they just can't take the pop. So we'll see how he handles this particular challenge here tonight. Certainly an outstanding grappler who could pose some different challenges if we hit the canvas. He told us his game plan is to avoid the mat at all costs. Well, this is a man in Conor McGregor who is pulled in any number of different directions, DC, but as you see here, in tremendous shape as usual, always puts in the time in training, despite all of the different demands on his time, still has that reputation as one of the hardest workers in there. Oh, you land, I land, is how we're doing here.
Right back! Right back!
He loaded up there in that high kick.
Oh, big knee.
What a punch.
Just over 3 minutes ago. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round and really starting to do some visible damage to his opponent's lead leg. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, how good is that jab by McGregor? Great body kick there. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Big shot to the head. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
All right, so the narrative in this one, Conor McGregor's striking accuracy. He talks about this hater of weaponry, but the hands have been the story tonight.
Well, he can do it all, and this is where he wins fights. When he is comfortable, when he is confident, and he spends the vast majority of a fight on his feet, Conor McGregor is victorious, and you're seeing that in the octagon tonight.
McGregor's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. So another takedown here by Lucas.
Got his guard pass.
Conor McGregor gets back up again. Now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging his shin into hit the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy. Jeez, you can hear that.
I mean, about those 5 minutes, DC, one of the best rounds of the year. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, 60 seconds between rounds. That gives us a chance to look at some of the replays from that previous round, including some of the damage sustained on his nose.
Yeah, it was a nice shot that landed, that opened up that cut on the nose. Granted, any cut is bad, but this one is in a spot where it shouldn't affect him too much. What we have to watch, though, John, is if the nose is broken.
Right.
Then it's hard for him to breathe.
Yeah, get the blood in that nasal cavity, potentially trickles down the throat a little bit. I mean, fighting just sounds like a really fun career. Let's get to the next round. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Well, at some point, as a fighter, defensively, you've got to make an adjustment. His thigh is like purple now.
Yeah, he's getting... Look at that finish shot. Shot. He picked the back ankle by reaching all the way across.
And they separate. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. When you put a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was when his first test was in school.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra.
Watch the armbar, but watch the armbar here. He's got the sub locked in.
Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I am.
30 seconds to go here. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by McGregor. Place shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
10 minutes in the can. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it's got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person, when they strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go. Third round of this championship fight.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Luque's really having a hard time playing on that leg now. You can see the obvious limp, and a lot of that is due to the leg kicks to his opponent. Let's see if he can finish.
Oh!
That leg kick hurt.
McGregor's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here.
On the shot. There you go, single leg.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this one.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Both fighters get up now. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. So the blood really starting to flow every time that area gets that cuts getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it starts to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch reaction now as we go forward.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here, not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Conor McGregor gets back up again.
Oh, he's got his back. He's got isolated hip to try to break that lock. Breaking the lock is step number one to escape.
1 minute to go in the round. Lead kick landed there by McGregor. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as if he's checked out a little bit.
A lot. Now he's hurt. That shot. If you take one of them, in the night, that will end it right on the spot. Oh! Man. Now he's backed up.
Oh, and basically there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest in that round. All right, so there's the horn. You thought maybe the finish would have materialized there, but another huge knockdown in that round. The narrative in this one continues to be his striking. Big round from Conor McGregor. All right, so there's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights, DC, and there was a big knockdown there. Thought he might get the finish. We'll see if he gets it in the next round.
Well, if he lands that shot again, it will be over. It will be a finish. You don't recover from two of those types of strikes. He found the right moment, he found the opening, and landed that big strike.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championships?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself anything for 10 minutes.
Oh, there's another leg kick for this. What a goal!
Oh, my goodness!
Gets the win by TKO.
Oh, man.
What a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 44 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC Welterweight Champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor.
So there he is, the undisputed UFC Welterweight Champion, and you can make the argument that this was the best performance of his career. He gets his hand raised by way of the TKO, and now all that's left to do is to celebrate with his family and friends. A nice embrace there with...
Just power on the bag now. Listen to my call-outs. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Hey, good job today. You really crushed it out there. Great job in there. Your timing is really on point. That was some good work in there. Again, drillers make killers. work, kid. Let's keep hitting the bag and build that strength and power in your punches. All right, let's get in there. Let's push yourself today. Let's see what you got. Your next opponent is not going to be able to keep up with you. You ready? Let's go. Remember, repetition is key, and it always pays off. So let's go. Really impressed with your performance today. Great job. Wow, nice. All right. Swap your focus to the next set. Hey, great job in there. Beautiful kicks with high volume. Nobody can stand up to that.